Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic variable cost. Friend, let me tell you that this is a very easy topic and I will try my level best to explain you the concept of variable cost in a very easy to understand manner. And today we will see that what does that mean by variable cost. Basically, friend, this topic uh, uh, basically this topic pertains to economics. However, with reference to project management, PMI or PMPOK, project management body of knowledge, this topic is very important. And I will try my level best to explain you the concept of variable cost with respect to economics and with respect to project management as well. Because see friend, if you are studying project management in university, so I will tell you that you will definitely see this topic in the exam of university, or if you are planning to give exam of PMP, this topic is again very important and you will definitely see this topic in the exam. And at least 4 to 5 questions you will definitely see which are directly related to the topic variable cost, so you can understand that how much this topic is important, and this is very important that you should know about variable cost if you are studying project management. Also friend, if you are a professional project manager and working in any organization, so see friend, as a project manager you have to do the planning. As a project manager, your planning skills should be very good, because planning is the first step of project management. If you are good in planning, and so you can plan the things and you can execute the things. Here it is very important point, that if you can do the planning, you can do the execution as well. If you can't do the planning, you are not able to do the execution as well. So friend, this is very important that your concepts related to planning should be very good. And whenever we talk about planning, we are basically talking about scope, time and cost. So one of the most important factor is cost. So friend, first of all, I would request that please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. What is variable cost? Friend, variable cost, just see the this thing, topic, variable cost. Variable cost, see this topic, variable cost. Friend, variable means something which is varying, which is changing, which is changing with the time. um, if you uh, if you know about programming, if you have some background related to programming, so if you are creating variables in the programming, so what does it mean by variable? Variables means that the value is changing with the time. And static means that something which is not changing. So variable cost, just don't go into the nitty-gritties of the term. Just remember, try to remember from the name of a term, variable cost. So that means it is a cost, it is some type of cost which is varying with the time, with the passage of time. So just try to remember this thing, that variable cost means that it is varying, it is changing with the time. Now coming towards more into the detail, a variable cost varies with the amount produced. What does it mean? A variable cost is a company's cost that is associated with the number of goods or services it produces. A company's variable cost increase and decrease with its production volume. When production volume goes up, the variable cost will increase. On the other hand, if the volume goes down, so the variable cost will also be decrease. See friend, here this was only the just was it was only the definition. See, try to understand from here. Friend, if you know about project management, or if you are studying project management, you will definitely heard about a term, triple constraint. What is triple constraint? Triple constraint is basically three factors: scope, time and cost. Why it is called as triple constraint? See friend, every project is having these three factors: scope, time, and cost. What does that mean, friend? See, every project has scope, has some time, like it has to be finished in some time, and it has some allocated cost, allocated budget. See, friend, every project must have to be finished in particular time, within the budget, and with respect to the scope. If there is any change in scope, time, or cost, so if any factor change, it will definitely impact the other factor as well. See, if there is any change in the scope, it will definitely change your time and cost. If cost is changed, so it will definitely impact your other factor, scope and time as well. So friend, as a project manager, you should have a very close eye on the cost. Why? Because it is the most important factor of a project. Like triple constraint, as according to triple constraint, there are three factors: scope, time, and cost. So one of the three factor is cost. So you can understand that how much it is important to understand the cost and and to control your cost. So friend, variable cost is one of the factor here. Variable cost means the cost which is changing according to economics, or you can say according to the definition. Variable cost means, friend, if we talk about variable cost as per the definition, it refers to it directly proportional to the production. Like for example, the variable cost will increase as much you produce your production, or it will decrease as much your production decrease. Are you getting my point? So so the variable cost is directly related to your production. Again, read this definition: a variable cost is a company's cost that is associated with the number of goods or services it produces. See friend, it's directly associated with your if with respect to company's point of view or factory point of view, variable cost is directly associated with the number of goods or services it produces. So it is directly related to your production. If your production increase, your variable cost would also be increased. If your production decrease, your variable cost would also be decreased. So just see this definition, this term variable cost. Variable means that it is changing. So now here just see this definition, just see this example. Friend, variable cost can be calculated by multiplying the quantity of output by the variable cost per unit of output. So suppose company A, B, C produce ceramic mugs for a cost of $2 a mug. If the company produce $500 units, the variable cost will be 1000. Why? 2 multiplied by 500, so it will become 1000. Are you getting my point? So how you can calculate? You can calculate by multiplying the quantity of output by the variable cost per unit of output. Where here what we have done, 2 multiplied by 500, it will become 1000. Similarly, if the company does not produce any unit, it will not. So what will be your variable cost? It will be 0. If the company produce 1000 unit, the cost will rise to 2000. Why? Because 1000 multiplied by $2, it will become $2000. See, are you getting my point? How we are calculating the variable cost? We are multiplying the quantity of output by the variable cost per unit of output. Okay, so what is a simple formula to calculate the variable cost is multiply the quantity of output by the variable cost per unit of output. So in this way you can calculate. If there is no production, so then the variable cost will be 0. If the production is 100 units of mugs, you are producing 1000 units of mugs, the cost will rise to 2000. Why? Because we are multiplying the per unit cost of $2 with the units $100,000, so it will become $2000. It will become the variable cost. Why? Because multiply the quantity of output by the variable cost per unit. So this is a very simple formula of variable cost. See friend, example of variable cost include labor cost, utility cost, commissions, and the cost of raw materials that are used in production. Similarly, if you are using electricity in your home, so it's a very simple way. How much unit you consume electricity in your home, so your cost of electricity bill will increase. If you consume less unit of electricity, it will decrease. If you utilize more units of electricity, so in this way the variable cost will your utility bill of electricity will increase. So you can, if you just try to remember, memorize the concept of variable cost, just remember the concept of utility bills of electricity or other like that. If you consume more units of electricity, your bill will increase. If you utilize less units of electricity, your bill will decrease. So just remember this concept of utility bills, which is utility bill is a very good example of variable cost. Just remember that, so it can be helpful for you in the exam as well. So friend, that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like this, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thank you.